Dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
To the wing on the left. Here's Siakam. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Got that one up quick.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Back to Garland. To the paint. And finished off by Avdia.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And Murray, here we go. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Murray, good.
He can lead the break. He can finish it for you. Murray gives you a great option either way in transition.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And so here in Chicago, following the bucket by the Spurs.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's a really big man. Kristaps has insane handles for someone who is 7'3". Normally it's hard for players that tall to keep the ball on the bounce. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Inside. Count that one for George.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Murray outside. Siakam outside. Here's George. Another three for Chicago.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle. Porzingis kicking it over. Picked by Olajuwon. Porzingis can't hit.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Love the finish by Siakam. He wants the defender to try and stop him.
Thibault for three. Here's O'Neal. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Murray. Here's O'Neal. Olajuwon with the block. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Garland. Pass to Avdia. He takes it in. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Boy, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
And here's Garland for three.
Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. Here's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. O'Neal with it. Williams picks him up. Siakam, high post. Porzingis with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Murray outside. Over Avdia. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Olajuwon. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
O'Neal with it. For 3, Murray. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose? Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Pass to Eason. To the wing right side. And stolen by Murray. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for the Bulls, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. O'Neal hits them both. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Beal. Still scoreless. Pass to Watford. Now Hampton. Guarded by Oladipo. Now Hampton. Over Oladipo. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls out front, up by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second.
18.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
And the Spurs with some changes. Here's Paul. Plays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his... first bucket in this one.
Improving as a passer, SHAQ showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
SHAQ with it, and Hampton picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Olajuwon. Pass to Hampton. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And plucked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul feeds his shooters.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To stop the run, kicks it out to Olajuwon. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And another turnover here by San Antonio. The Bulls leading by 14. SHAQ outside. Here's Hachimura. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Garland. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bulls.
To the middle. Paul for 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's SHAQ. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Going with an almost entirely new group. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
There's Garland. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, big finish from Garland. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
The Spurs shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Inside. Back to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Count that one for Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Garland attacking. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Murray for 3. And stolen by Olajuwon. And he lays it straight in. Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Murray outside. Pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hachimura's got 9.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
There's Garland. Collins grabs the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Basket counts. He's got 9.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Here's Olajuwon. That shot misses. Collins with some nice D. Bulls leading by 17. And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Into the line for the Spurs.
Murray outside.
Miles Bridges. 2 minutes.
Hachimura down low.
2 minutes.
Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Offensive rebound. Jones. Pass to Eason. A second chance effort. And he hits the jump shot. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Hachimura with it. He's got 11. 4 on the shot clock. Taken away by Williams. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And the dunk by Eason.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Murray scanning the floor. He gets that one. Murray's got 11 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to Garland. Garland is doubled. Back to Williams. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. San Antonio making a switch here.
Spurs substitution. Bradley Beal.
Chicago leads by 17. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. That's in there. Murray with the assist. He's got 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the rejection by Collins. And it's Murray penetrating. Can't cash in from close range.
On defense, Dort has great instincts, helping him stay on top of the shooter.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bulls lead by 19. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Free throw good, George.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Here's Avdia. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Hampton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 19. Dort with the ball. Now Beal defending. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Avdia.
At the line for the Spurs,
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Chicago has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Oladipo misses. Spurs trailed by 18. Pass to Ingles. Now, here's Avdia. Defended by Dort. It's stolen by Oladipo. And he jams it with authority.
And how about the active hands there? Oladipo can pick your pocket like it's nothing. He is a disruptive defender.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
3-point.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Ball goes in. Collins wide open. He fires. Out left to the wing. Another shot. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 3 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Players, we know, get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the movement of SHAQ on the bounce? It's unreal for someone of his stature.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Ingles. Over to the wing. Here's Hampton. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Bulls leading by 14. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And SHAQ with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. SHAQ is one powerful dude.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Avdia. Puts the move on. Now here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Ivo on the wing. And here is O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Spurs making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 34.
Spurs trail by 14. There's the drive. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Despite his size, CP3 has always been able to score it near the rim.
Olajuwon in the high post. Inside. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Ingles. Back to Olajuwon. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chicago calls timeout.
Substitution on the court. Timeout for the Bulls. Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
Spurs making a switch here. Chicago on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Over Siakam. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 points.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn. And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
For 3, Bridges, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Clock at 6. Williams, that's for 2. Tries again. And it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
There's Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has to foul.
All free throws good from Garland. Hey, Steve, when Zohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal in the full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 10. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And he sinks the second. Bulls leading by 9. Murray right side. Here's SHAQ. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep. And DeJounte Murray good for 3. Murray's got 14.
Great timing by DeJounte Murray. He shot that one in rhythm.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Siakam outside. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Bulls have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Five seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
If you want to be considered the best center in the game, show me on the defensive end. SHAQ has the tools to truly be dominant on that side.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Williams. There's Beal with the 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Pass to Olajuwon. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Olajuwon's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. Can't get it to fall. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Dort. And finished off by Siakam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Pass to Olajuwon. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. with an update from the sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. Thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Fade away. Back to Porzingis. From past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Murray for 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got 19 points.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Right side, Beal. Here's Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Porzingis. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. And that's 20 points for Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Wide open look here for Murray. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. Left side, Beal. Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Thibault.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Over in the corner, Dort. Here's SHAQ. Olajuwon with the block. Eason gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Over Williams. Here's O'Neal. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Outside for Murray. Screen by O'Neal. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up to him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Pass to Beal. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Back to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Olajuwon, left side. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Murray, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shaquille O'Neal.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 5.
Garland, that's for 2. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The offensive rebound. Oh, and the dunk by SHAQ.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. SHAQ capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's Olajuwon. Eason's shot is good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. So
To the top, then I took up a ride.